Everybody, can y'all hear me?
I can hear you, Mr. Russell.
Awesome.
Hey, Robert.
Rosita, what did we talk about this Mr. crap? You can't call me Mr.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Robert.
barely meeting you. What do I call you, Robert?
When I turn 75, you can call me Mr.
Okay.
We got a long way to go.
Okay.
Like a long way to go.
Alrighty.
All right, so Barry's here with his beautiful background. Barry, what background is that?
That is Anywhere USA background.
Not your home office, I take it.
Yes, sir.
Alfred Perriman is here, who doesn't have a face. Teresa Phillips has no face. Sonia Dumas. Oh, there's Alfred. There's Steve.
Hey.
Knight.
How you doing?
Alfred.
Teresa Phillips. Where's your face? Yo, Teresa. Sonia Dumas is here. Okay, so one of the things I want to talk about today, I really don't have a whole lot on the agenda, so we will be done in 1 hour. Yes, 1 hour.
Right.
You know, these 2.5 hour sessions are just way too much for everybody. That's probably why most people didn't come today, because they don't want to hear me ramble for 2 hours. So I'm going to start with each of you. Rosita, we'll pick on you because you're
Yes,
looking at
sir.
your phone, not
Yes.
paying attention.
Sorry, sir. I was signing off, letting them know I'm on now. Okay.
Rosita,
Okay.
what do you sell the most of right now?
Honestly, I want to be very honest with you. Nothing right now.
That's awesome.
No, because right now the state of California is taking care of us.
So you can't sell from home?
Yes and no. Yes, I could, but then I'll have to tell the government, and then it just gets complicated. So right now I'm using my moments to learn about everything that you have for us. For example, set up everything that I need to set up with the phones, everything that I need to do. I haven't done all your videos yet.
So Rosita, what you're telling me is that you've put everything on halt because it could affect your income coming in from California.
Yes. And all my upline has done the same.
Is that income a lot of money?
Huh?
Is that income a lot of money?
You know what? In a way, yes, because of the COVID-19.
Okay. Barry, what about you? What are you selling the most of?
My primary target has been cheap term insurance, just getting insurance into somebody's pocket. Took your advice and, going after that market. And then next year converting them over to the UI, even though it is quite a bit more expensive. But, based on your notes and everything, even if 50% change over, then that'll be really good. And then still doing final expense, kind of touching on that briefly, and really trying to get this niche going with PNC agents. Did create the group page like you asked, and I got one person joined, and now I just got to figure out how to reach the masses.
Okay. Steve Knight, what are you selling the most of right now?
Trucking and commercial insurance.
Something in commercial. I missed the first part.
Trucking.
Trucking.
Trucking. He's the one with trucking.
Okay, good. So you're doing mostly PNC stuff.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to shift over to the life side and broaden my horizons, so to speak. But yeah, that's just been kind of a slow process getting shifted over, but just about to the end. It's light at the end of the tunnel, and it is not a train.
Okay. Teresa Phillips, it's your turn.
Guess I need to come off of mute, sorry. I'm selling more of final expense right now with another company. I've been sending out emails with my website and things, but I haven't had any hits or anything off of that. So, but more with final expense for seniors.
You gonna get some of these?
Alfred Perriman, what about you?
Yes. So my biggest focus is Medicare Advantage. That's what I do kind of full time now. And I am getting more into the final expense market because of the Medicare Advantage, because I'm hitting people that are 65 years and older who can't afford, well, they can afford the insurance, but they can't like term or stuff like that. So that's my biggest market. And Steve, I need to talk to you because I do have PNC license and I really want to get into the PNC for as commercial and then also for trucks. So if you don't mind one day, and we can kind of talk and maybe you can kind of help me out.
Get with me.
All right,
Alfred,
we'll do.
On the final expense, are you getting advanced commissions on that?
So I am getting advanced commissions and I have not sold a lot of it, but I don't really like the advanced commission piece. What I did was I got a contract to do 3 months advance, just with it, I won't fall into that gap. I've heard so many horror stories of people, get that 9-month advance and then people keep that policy 2 or 3 months and then that would be it. So that's why I did a 3-month advance just to make sure that they're, I can bear the burden of 3 months, but I can't bear the burden of 9 months.
So on a 3-month advance, what's your average advance commissions?
So one policy was about $320. Another one was like $240, but it's not big. These people are making $50, 50, 60.
Now, is this what you're doing full time? Are you doing insurance full time?
Well, I'm not doing full insurance full time. I'm about to start doing insurance full time. On October 15th, it's going to be Medicare Advantage. And then after that, I'm going to go full time. Right now, if you see in the back of me, I have a medical supply company that I do medical supplies. And so right now, my mom will be retired in January. And so I'm giving that whole business to her where I can focus on just selling strictly insurance. That's why I'm just going to open up. I'm going to do the PNC in the life.
Here's my advice to you.
I'm listening.
Write this down.
Okay. Let me get my tablet.
Get off advance as soon as possible.
Okay.
Because if you don't, after say February or March, we will never see you again.
You'll never see me again?
Nope.
Why is that?
You'll be out of the business. I had a guy that contacted me who was on advance. He was doing final expense. He had a $7,000 hit from all the advances that hit him one time.
Mm-hmm.
Insurance company put him on a vector list. He cannot get appointed with any companies until that $7,000 is paid for. He's basically out of business.
I agree.
Now, I know you said you're on a 3-month, but I'm going to give you till March. If you don't get off those advances before March or February, we will never see you again. And I hope that you'll come back on in March and say, hey, you were wrong, dude. Rosita's agreeing with me.
Yeah, because I did that to mine. I went ahead when I heard one of your videos before I came on here, and you said, it clicked for the first time, you said as earned. And I said, why didn't anybody tell me? So I got a hold of the insurance, my insurance companies, and I told them I want to be as earned. So I'm on as earned. I followed your lead on that.
And here's what I would recommend. If you're doing multiple companies advance and you have multiple companies that you're quoting with, just split them up. Do one company advance, another company as earned. And tell the IMO, don't tell you which one you're going to get advanced on. You want to be in the dark. And then gradually get off the advances and go as earned. And then that way you're selling, and you're not selling based on well, if I put it with this company, I'll get advance. Because that's the worst position to be in. You want to just sell it and not worry about you're going to make more with this company or more with the other, because then you kind of get greedy and you're not doing the best job for your clients, period. Okay. Let's see. We talked about Teresa Phillips. Same advice for you. Are you on advance?
I have some of them that are advanced, yes.
Not good. Same thing for you. February, March, we'll never see you again. Sonia Dumas. Sonia, what are you selling?
I'm selling right now final expense.
Awesome.
So what I'm doing is getting everything together with your program. It's take a little while, but I will get there. And yes, I am getting advance, but I'm looking into what you're saying. Even though I've been doing it for a while, but what happened is that my persistence is pretty good. So I would follow your advice.
I haven't had a lapse in over 25 years.
Yeah.
And if I do have a lapse, it ain't going to hurt me because I'm as earned.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sonia,
Yes.
same advice for you. Get off advance as soon as you can.
Sure will.
I've seen so many people get their license, get on advance, they start selling, and then the lapses hit.
Uh-huh.
And what we're going to do today, since final expense is the best topic for today, we're going to do some role playing using final expense. But let's keep going. Needy, I hate to pronounce your name because I know I butcher your name.
It's Ndidi.
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 I got to change your name. I have to.
Oh,
change.
no.
Yes,
No.
I have to.
I have to call you Roberto.
Okay, I'm not going to change it. We're going to stick with your name just like it is. What are you selling mostly right now?
So mostly I'm selling whole life. And then and that's because of the way I'm kind of using it to go after the healthcare professionals, being that that's where I'm my field. But then most of them also want, like, when I do talk to them, then they want something for their parents. And so for their parents, I kind of go based off of their health. I kind of try and get them term, or like this one lady I was doing this week, her health, she got declined because of her health. So I'm going the final expense route now.
Okay. Are you on advance with final expense?
No, I'm going through Levinson. So everything is as earned, except the whole life is not. So I have to change that.
Okay. Eddie, you there? Edward.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
How you doing, Mr. Cannabis?
I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself?
Hey, what are you mostly selling right now?
It's going to be a cross between final expense and either term or even IULs. Actually, I have an appointment today, and my appointments are starting to come in off of LinkedIn, which I'm starting to really like. Most of my clients so far that are approaching me are younger, so I'm thinking it's going to be more the IUL route.
Okay,
I'm hoping.
good.
I love them. I
On
believe in them.
the final expense, are you getting advance?
I will not be, no.
Good answer. Okay, Joy, you're the last one. We get to pick on you now. Joy,
Sorry, I had to unmute.
how you doing?
Okay.
What are you mostly selling right now?
Well, I'm looking to sell term and I want to start selling IULs, but I'm not that well versed on that. So I'm just trying to learn a little more about IULs.
Okay. All right. Who wants to know the secret to selling more life insurance?
Sure.
Secret? Here's the secret. This
Mark.
is going to be like,
Yes.
your mind's going to explode. Your head's going to go. Are y'all ready? It's
Yes.
called replacement. Find out what they're paying and beat it with a different company. It's that simple. When you're calling people to send out quotes, that's really all you're doing. You're not trying to give them any advice on what they should have. You're just simply finding out, what do you have? Oh, Carmen, I'm going to get to you. I forgot to get to you. So hold on, Carmen. You're going to find out, what do they have? And you're going to shop it and get them either more coverage or save them money, period. That's the easiest way to sell insurance. I mean, it's like being an order taker, really. There is no sales involved in that. It's just about asking a bunch of questions. Carmen, since you came in late, you're going to be reprimanded. We're going to give the big gagutsa to you and hit it over your head.
I like it.
Carmen, what are you selling mostly?
Final expense. Lucky me.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Advances or as earned?
as earned.
Good answer.
I already went that route. I got screwed.
How bad did you get screwed?
$9 grand.
Oh,
Took me a year and a half to pay it off.
they put you on a vector list?
Yep.
Holy cow, man. Did you hear that? Teresa Phillips, Sonia, Alfred. Did y'all hear that? $9,000.
I went as earned with every carrier now.
You what?
I went
As earned.
as earned to every carrier now. I don't even get any advanced.
Yeah.
Good for you.
When I talked to Levinson, I told him, anybody under me is on as earned. Advance is not available.
Yeah.
And I've had people leave because they can't get advance. And you know what I tell them?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Mm-hmm.
See ya. We won't miss you.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I was late because I couldn't get in.
Yeah, I saw you call me. You got another secret password to get in.
Gosh, you're not kidding.
Okay, so today is role play day. And what we're going to do for the next 45 minutes is we're going to do nothing but role playing. And we're going to do role playing on replacement. So who wants to be the insured?
Me.
Rosita has volunteered to be the insured.
Okay.
And Sonia, you have volunteered to be the agent. Did you know that?
I just realized that.
I saw your hand go up.
Okay.
So Sonia, here's the deal. Rosita has 10,000 of final expense. Your job, should you choose to accept it, is to call her and see if you can replace what she has with either more coverage or save her some money. Okay, so go ahead.
Hello.
Okay, I am the agent or Rosita?
You are the agent.
Okay. Ring, ring. Hello.
Hello. Who am I speaking
Hi.
with?
Hi, Rosita. This is Sonia. Sonia.
Hello. I'm doing fine. Have we met?
No, but I'm just calling to see if I can help you with your coverage. Maybe you are paying a little bit more. Would like to see if I can offer you something better.
Coverage in what? I'm sorry.
Life insurance.
Life insurance. Okay. How did you know I had life insurance?
Well, your name, I find your name, okay, that you have a coverage
Okay.
and 10,000. So would like to know how much are you paying a month?
I'm paying right now About $65 because of my age.
65.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you have any other additional coverage to that, like
Are you,
accidental?
I'm sorry, but are you from a local insurance company or?
Well, I represent different states.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, with that 10,000, do you have like a additional accidental coverage to the
Yes,
policy?
yes, yes, it
Okay,
does.
it covers you anywhere you go out of the country?
I'm not sure.
Okay, good. So what I'm going to do is send you a quote of different companies that I represent.
Mm-hmm.
And you say you're paying over $65 a month?
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the amount you're paying, I probably can beat that price and give you more coverage, even based on your age. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
So I would send you the information and you can look around and see which is the best fit for you.
Okay.
Okay? Sounds good?
I'm in good health, so that's good.
Alrighty, that's it. Talk to you later.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's get some feedback on that call. Barry, what'd you think about that?
I thought Rosita handled it very well. She asked really good prospect questions. The only one thing that I would say on Sonia is just ask more questions rather than trying to pitch what you're trying to do. I think in the process of doing that, you're going to get to the same end point, but probably building more trust. You know, when Rosita says, "How do you get my name?" A very easy answer to that would have been, "I'm just calling out of the phone book," or I found your number this way, or if you really don't know, something I used to use in car sales all the time is there was a note on my desk to give you a call. I'm not sure if you're interested or not, but there was just a note on my desk to give you a call. That kind of bypasses that, and then you just move on quickly.
Okay. Anybody else? Barry, Steve, what do you think about that?
Thought it sounded kind of just trying to feel your way around to figure out what to say.
Okay. Teresa Phillips, what do you think about that?
I think Rosita was digging, trying to get information out of her when she should have been trying to kind of build that up to get to that point. So I guess asking more questions and, kind of filling her out to see what she did have, if she needed any more, and trying to get that offered to her.
Okay. Rosita, since you're the client,
Mm-hmm.
how many calls a day are you getting from people that want to try to sell you final expense?
I get a lot of emails every day.
How many calls are you getting?
Calls, no.
No calls at all? As a client, how many calls do you think you're getting?
Oh, as a client. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm thinking like an agent. Sorry. As a client, I would say probably 2 or 3 a week I would get.
2 or 3 a week. Carmen, how many calls do you think Rosita is really getting per day for final expense?
8 to 10 a day.
A day?
Yes.
Okay.
5 days a week?
Yep.
Okay.
20 days a month.
I mean, it's ridiculous out there.
So 8 times 20, somebody help me out with the math on that one.
Okay.
Is how much?
160.
How much?
160.
160 calls per month.
Oh, I see what you're going. Okay.
Sonia, you better be really good on this next call, because there's 159 people in line behind you. They're going to be calling Rosita. So Sonia, you've sent her the quotes. It's now time to do your follow-up.
Okay. Ring.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, Rosita. This is Sonia. And I just wanted to know how you're doing today.
I'm doing fine.
Good, good. I just doing a follow-up. I sent you the quote. And also I would like to know which is the one best fit your budget, comparing with the one that you had in the past.
Okay. I did open up your email and I saw a few of the quotes. I don't know. There's one here for, looks, the one I chose, if I decided to, is the one for $55 a month.
Sounds good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is ask you some couple information. All right, and concern about your health. You say you're in pretty good health. Your head is not taking any medications right now.
I only take one for
What
my
is that?
thyroid level.
Okay.
Level thorax, I forget.
All righty, so I will submit the information to the company, the one that you choose. And which was the one? Which is the company? Sorry about that. Which is the company that you choose?
The one you sent me for 55, Mutual of Omaha.
Yes. They're pretty, very reasonable. So what I'm going to do is ask you some information, your date of birth, your health, and then we'll go from there. Is that okay?
Yeah, that would be okay.
Alrighty, so your name? Rosita.
Yeah.
Date of birth, blah, blah, blah. Social, blah,
Okay,
blah,
let's
blah.
stop right there. Let's stop right there. So obviously you're getting the sale. It's a beautiful thing. So let me just share with you some notes that I took, that I put in a group chat as you were talking on the phone. At the initial call, you never told her who you were. If she's getting 8 calls a day, how in the world is she going to remember you?
I understand. Most of the,
go ahead.
Most of the time when I doing the final expense, it's a different approach to what I'm doing with Rosita right now, because I'm so used to the one that I do that is come automatically to me. Okay, so you're right. I should have identified myself. Maybe I'm a little bit nervous right now, but because this is my first deal with you all guys, so I get it. So I'm a little bit a little tense here. And
I'm gonna tell you what, what you're going through right now is probably more real than you realize. Because we know what we're hearing. The next thing is telling her she's going to ask her info. Oh, you said, I'm going to ask you some info.
Yes.
Why did you need to tell her that you're going to ask her some info? Why couldn't you just go straight into the questions without giving a introduction of the questions you're going to ask?
Okay. As I stated before, this is my first time. I'm not used to a phone call.
Wait a minute. No, Sonia.
Hold on.
You said you sell a final expense. This is your first time.
I go directly to the client. I see the client face to face.
Okay.
Big difference for me to deal with it over the phone and personally.
Okay. All right, let me keep going.
Okay.
You said that you asked her the health questions at the follow-up, not at the quote.
I repeat myself again. Most of the clients, I deal with them face to face. This is a phone call that I'm not used to.
Okay. All right. So you obviously sold Rosita. Rosita has bought the insurance for $55 a month. Same coverage. So now day 2 has rolled around. It's the day after. And now Carmen, who's making his calls Rosita about what he has to offer her. Carmen, take it away.
Ring, ring.
Yes, hello.
Hi, Rosita.
Who am I speaking with? Hi.
Yeah, my name's Carmen DeMore. I'm a field underwriter, and I actually represent well over 80 different carriers. And I got your name because you had filled out some information requesting that someone get back to you and give you a quote in regards to some type of final expense. Do you remember doing that?
Oh, yes, I did. I believe I did one on Facebook. I'm not.
Yeah, actually, that is the lead that I have, and I do
Okay.
appreciate that you took the time to do that.
Well,
I'm
thank you for calling me.
I'm just going to take a few minutes of your time. If you don't mind, do you presently have any insurance?
I do, but I was kind of checking around.
Sure, and you know what? You're not alone there. A lot of people do that. A lot of my clients do check around, and once I'm done with them, they see the value that we have to offer. So if you don't mind, tell me, what type of coverage do you have?
I just need final expense.
Well, tell me what you just bought yesterday.
That I just bought yesterday.
Oh, good. Congratulations. That's fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. At least you're proactive.
Yes,
So obviously, if I can save you some money, you'd be obviously interested in hearing what we have to offer.
Oh, well, yeah. Can you beat $65 a month? That's what I'm going to be paying.
$55
a month. That's what I'm going to be paying.
Rosita, I am going to go to work for you, and I am
Okay.
going to do my very best to see what coverage I can get you.
Okay.
And there's usually two different scenarios. I might be able to get you coverage that is more for what you're paying now. In other words, if you're paying $55, you told me that you have what, $10,000 worth of coverage?
10K,
Right?
yes.
Right. So if I can get you 12,000 K for the same amount, obviously you'd be interested in that.
Absolutely.
Or the other alternative is that I may be able to get you the same 10K for less than the 55. So once again, I'm a broker. I have access to well over 80 different companies. So I'm going to go to work for you. But in order for me to do that, I definitely have to ask you a few questions. And then from there, I'll get some quotes out to you. And once I get the quotes out to you, I will follow up with you to see what questions you may have for me. Does that sound fair?
Okay, so you're going to call me back with the information.
I'm going to email it to you because that's part of the information I'm going to get from you.
And do you have my email? I think I filled it out, right?
Yes,
with the Facebook?
I have it.
Okay.
Yep, I've got it on the lead here. Absolutely.
Okay.
So you just filled out or you just enrolled in a new program yesterday.
Right.
And you said it's $55 for $10,000. Okay. So let me be a little proactive by asking you, how is your health?
My health is perfect. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations. A lot of people at your age have some issues. So that's fantastic. Any prescriptions that you're taking now?
Yes, for my thyroid. It starts with an L, levothyroxine or something like that.
Yep, very familiar with that. How long have you been taking it?
About 30 years.
Okay, and you're being monitored, obviously, and
yes.
Your doctor visits are showing that everything's under control.
Yes.
Are you taking any other prescriptions?
No.
Let me ask you this, because this is a very big question. Are you not taking any prescriptions, but they were prescribed to you at some time in your life?
Yes.
What were they?
One was for allergies.
Okay.
And I can go get the bottle and I'll be right back.
Nope, don't
okay?
need to.
No?
Allergies that's not a major issue.
Okay.
A lot of times people are prescribed for thinners because they may have heart issues or high blood pressure, stuff like that. So so that's great. So here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Well, let me ask this. Can you think of any issues that you may have had over the last 5 years? Have you been hospitalized?
No.
Okay, no knee replacements, no surgeries?
No, sir.
Perfect. Okay. Well, you're making my job very easy, Rosita, and I can't thank you enough for that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm
Okay.
going to go to work for you. I'm going to put together some quotes. I'm going to send them over to
Okay.
you. And I will follow up. And I'm not going to tell you exactly when I'm going to follow up, but I'm hoping within the next day or two, I will get back to you. You're going to have all of my contact information. So don't hesitate to call me if you have any questions.
So what will be the name so I can look for it in case it goes to spam or something?
Absolutely. And it may go to spam because it'll be the first time I'm contacting you, but my company is called The Demore Agency.
Okay.
And again, my name is Carmen Demore. I am a broker. I represent, like I said, multiple carriers throughout the entire United States.
Okay. So on the subject line, are you going to put something like, here are your quotes? So I can be looking for it too.
In
to
the
open
subject line, I'm going to say, Rosita, thank you for taking my call today.
it. Okay.
This is Carmen Demore.
Okay.
So
Then
this
I'll know
way
to open it.
you'll resonate the name by hearing it and seeing it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll look forward to that email, and I look forward to if you can beat those $55.
I'm going to do my darndest for you. Thank you so much
Okay.
for the opportunity. Have a
Well,
good day.
thank you for calling me.
Bye now.
Bye.
Okay. That was very interesting. Denise, you've joined us late. We're doing role playing with final expense, the policy that I hate the most out of everything ever that can be sold. How did you feel about that conversation? Were you here when Sonia sold insurance to Rosita yesterday for $65 a month? Were you here for that?
No, I didn't come in until one, so I missed
here's
that.
what you've missed.
Oh,
This is kind of fun. Sonia sold Rosita 10,000 life insurance for $65 a month. And as I was explaining to people, they're getting about 8 calls a day. Carmen has called the next day because he's now trying to beat the $55 a month that Sonia sold him. So Carmen called. How did you feel about Carmen's conversation with Rosita?
I think he stayed in control. He was calm. He didn't let it fluster him and say, okay, thanks, take care. So he did stay with it. And he did offer that, 2 possible outcomes. So he kind of set the stage of expectation for her. I think he asked some really good questions from what I heard. I think he may have needed to get a little more information from her about not just her health, but and I don't know how much information he already had, but confirming okay, so he had already had like date of birth and all that other stuff, and okay, so
let me stop.
I came in late.
We have no idea what's going to happen here because Rosita is the client. Carmen's going to get back with Rosita to give him his deal, whatever it is. We don't know yet because he hasn't called her yet. Teresa, do you think that anybody's going to call Rosita after Carmen has called to try to sell her again?
Absolutely.
You really think that's going to happen?
Absolutely.
Today?
It could be today. It could be tomorrow. Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So, Rosita.
Yes.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, Rosita. Robert Russell.
Robert Russell. Have we met?
No, I'm the broker for Insurance Priced Right. We specialize in insurance for people in the cosmetology field like yourself.
Oh.
We only deal with licensed cosmetologists. Are you still a licensed hairdresser?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. I was calling to see if I can give you a quote on your insurance to see if I can save you some money.
Oh, well, that would be nice to save me money.
Who do you have your insurance with right now?
I just got one with Mutual of Omaha.
And how much are you paying?
I'm paying about 65,
55.
55, I'm sorry,
55 a month for how much coverage?
10K.
10,000. And how old are you?
I am 66, about to turn 67.
Okay. And do you smoke?
No,
Any medications?
only one
Which is?
for my thyroid level.
Okay. And other than vitamins, what medicines are you taking?
None.
So that's it. Just the
That's
one
it.
for the thyroid. How tall are you?
I'm 5'1".
How much do you weigh?
I think I weigh about 145.
Okay. All right. That's good. Just kind of curious, where did you come up with the $10,000 amount? How did you just determine the 10,000?
Oh, because I wanted to be cremated, but have a little extra for the kids.
Okay. So you think 10,000 is enough?
For cremation? Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Do you have a lot of debt?
No, no.
Okay. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you some quotes. I want you to take a look at them. If you have any questions, give me a call.
Okay.
And I've already got your email address, so I will send you an email.
Okay.
In the email, it'll say life insurance from Robert J. Russell.
All righty. Robert J.
Okay.
Russell.
All right. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay. Next day has rolled around. Carmen, you're up.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Rosita Carmen Demore from the Demore Agency. How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Thanks. Thanks for taking my call. Hey, I told you I was going to follow up with you. Wanted to make sure you received those quotes.
Oh, yes, I did. I opened it up.
Okay. And the three quotes that I sent you, did you, what questions do you have for me?
Well, let's see. I see we have one here for, what is it, 45 was one of the quotes
Yes.
with Mutual of Omaha. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say Mutual Omaha. I think it was Senior Life or
Okay.
one
You
of
don't need
those.
to name the company. Just kind of go through this a little bit
Okay.
faster.
Okay. So I like the one for the 45.
Okay, great. And I thought that's the one that you would like to go with. But if you look at the third one, the third one is $68,
Okay.
but it's for $18,000 in coverage. Now you're paying 55 for 10,000. So I'm just under doubling your coverage for $13 a month more. Would that make sense to you? Especially if you want to be cremated and leave a little extra to your children.
Yeah, that is, yeah, that makes sense.
And the only reason I sent that quote out is because I understand that people look at price only, but there are some times that price is not just the only factor. And because like I told you, I'm a broker, I have access to many different carriers. So for an additional $8,000, and it's only $13 a month more, I wanted you to have that. So you're $8.
Let's see here. I like the 68 for the 18K for only $13 more for 8K. Did I get that right?
Absolutely, right. And that's why I sent that over to you, because I'm the type of broker that I don't want it to always be about price. I'd like it to be about quality and quantity as well. So even though it's a little bit more a month, you seem like a very sharp woman. And to make a decision for $13 or more and get an additional 8,000, it made sense to me. And I just wanted to give you the opportunity to say yes or no.
I'm going to say yes for the
Okay,
68 for 18K.
perfect. So now if you want, because it'll take about 7 minutes. If you would click on the apply now button, it's going to run us through a series of questions. And it's going to be name, address, phone number, social, height, weight, driver's license. We're going to hit submit and we're going to get a decision probably within the next 5 minutes. They're going to pull what they call your MIB, Medical Information Bureau.
Let's stop right here.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Wait. Let's stop. We're not going to go through the whole process.
Okay, good.
Carmen, I thought that was incredible what you did. I'm trying to figure out my game strategy now because I got to call her back.
Oh. I don't reply.
So let me make sure I got
Too late, baby.
You're cheating.
You got her $18,000 for $68 a month.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, Sonia, do you see where this conversation is going with your replacement?
Good
Yes.
job, Carmen.
It's not going
Yes.
good for you. I hope you didn't get advanced commissions on that one, by the way, because you're fixing to lose it like big time.
Yes.
Okay, it is now the next day.
Oh, the next day.
Poor Rosita.
That's okay.
Oh, no. Okay, Carmen, you said 8 calls a day.
Absolutely. I know. Absolutely.
So, Rosita, how do you feel about all these calls right now that you're getting with people bombarding you about $10,000 of life insurance?
I'm just wondering, can't they ever stop?
No, they can't. As long as you pick up the phone, they were not going to stop.
Yeah.
And Robert, if I may inject a little something. And
Carmen's good.
I have not made a lot of sales. It's just the way it's been with me. But I can tell you that to gain their trust, I do offer a complimentary vacation.
Oh.
Oh.
I do offer a complimentary vacation. It's on
Give
my
it to me.
website. Yep, it's on my website. It says complimentary vacation for allowing us to give you a free life insurance quote with no purchase necessary.
No, it's kind of funny you say that because our agency does
Carmen.
the same thing.
Right. So I just wanted to let you know that I do that, and I'm telling you
The challenge is on. Do I need to mute
What's
you
your
now?
website, Carmen, so I can go see it?
Oh, I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. It really
Okay.
is.
Goodness.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hello, Rosita. Robert Russell here.
Oh yes, of course.
Hey, I sent you those quotes a couple of days ago. Did you get a chance to look at them?
Yes, I did. I got a lot of quotes from people, but I did.
I only sent you the top 100 quotes because I wanted to make sure that you had plenty of options as opposed to getting, maybe like 2 or 3 that some people send out. So
I
with
saw
100
that.
quotes, so Rosita, here's my question. Seriously, with 100 quotes, do you feel like I shopped your insurance for you?
Absolutely. I was so impressed.
I mean, so what I did is I shopped it with all the major A or A+ rated companies, so that, and as you can see, some of them are lower than what you're paying, and some are much higher than what you're paying. But now you know how much all of them are going to cost. The worst thing to do is to get 3 or 4 quotes, and then you're going, well, I wonder what number 5 looks like. I wonder what number 6 looks like, because then you're wondering. Well, what I do is I just send all of them. That way there's no guessing of did you get the best deal.
I was impressed. Very impressed.
So my question is out of the quotes that I sent you 10,000, I sent you 20,000, and I sent you 30,000.
Mm-hmm.
Price aside, forget about the price.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of those three do you like the best? The 10,000, the 20,000, or the 30,000?
I was impressed with the 30,000
Why the 30?
because I want to leave money for my children.
Okay. So how much do you think a funeral is going to cost?
Well, I was going to go cremated.
And how much is that?
Oh, it could run between, I believe, 3,000 to 5,000, no more than 10.
And how many children do you have?
I only have 2.
And so how much you want to leave them?
At least 10,000 each.
Okay. So 30,000 should do it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking.
Now let's talk about money now.
Okay.
Well, the 30,000 is going to cost you $89 a month. How much are you paying now?
Let's see. I got a quote of 68, but actual paying 55.
Okay. So here's my other question. Other than this insurance that we're talking about, do you have any other life insurance or burial insurance or final expense policy?
No.
So this is it.
Mm-hmm.
This would be the only one.
Yes.
So the question is, do you want to stay at the 45 a month for 18,000, or do you want to go with 30,000 for, how much did I say that was? I'm not looking at the quotes.
$88.
$88 a month. Which one do you want to do?
The 30K.
Why do you want to go 30? It's more than what you're paying.
Yes, because it's a little bit more, but I'll be able to leave more to my family. And you gave me a lot of quotes that I could choose from, and I love 30K.
Okay. So here's what's going to happen next. I'm going to need to get I'm going to ask you a few questions. It's going to take about 7 minutes. We do it over the phone. I don't need to come out there and visit with you and spend 3 hours talking about crap that you don't want to talk about.
Thank you.
So let's go with the beneficiary. Who are going to be your beneficiaries?
My daughter, my oldest daughter, and my
let's
son.
stop right here. Now, Rosita, I'm going to ask you an honest question. We're done with the phone call. Carmen had a valid sale for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you choose to go 30,000 for $88 a month, as opposed to his 18,000 for $45 a month? Mine was much more than his.
I think because of the sound of the 30K.
So that's your only reason.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And going back to Sonia's.
And I had a lot of a variety because you gave me 100 to look at. And I felt you were open with me and you went to work for me. And with Carmen's, it was good, but it was limited. If that makes sense.
I gave you a free vacation.
No, you didn't tell her that on the phone. You
No,
said
he didn't.
that after
He
she
didn't.
hung up.
Yeah, you're right. She didn't. I mean, it was good, Carmen. Don't get me wrong. It was good, but compared to what he did, I felt limited. Whereas he opened up the wide door. Here's 100. I went to work for you. They're A+, and so I'm going, hey,
So
pretty good.
now Sonia is now calling you to tell you that you're approved. What are you going to tell Sonia?
I'm sorry. I'm going with somebody else. I already got insurance somewhere
Now,
else.
all of this happened in about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
This is your typical day, people. If you're doing final expense, this is what it looks like. I didn't cut down Carmen. I didn't cut down Sonia. I don't even know them because I had no idea who they were. Mm-hmm. My goal is to beat all of y'all. And the next call, if Barry were to call you, Barry's probably going to do a better job than me on the phone. And the cycle continues on and on
On.
and on and on. And that's how final expense works. And Rosita, after a while, you're so pissed off at all these people calling you that you
Confused.
don't want to talk to anybody. And so now you're stuck with your $10,000 for $65 a month. And you didn't listen to Carmen, you didn't listen to me, because you're just tired of all this shit, all these people calling you. Now, for you people that are selling final expense, enjoy yourselves, because what you just saw is real life. This happens every single day. How do I know this? 35 years of doing this. It's not theory, it's experience. I would much rather, now another thing too that Carmen didn't do, I told Rosita that I specialize in insurance for cosmetologists. Rosita, how did you feel about that?
You were looking at my profession. You were looking at me as a business, as a.
Even though you're retired,
Mhm.
I specialize in insurance for cosmetologists.
Mhm.
Didn't mention any kind of vacation. I asked you all the questions. Which one? I gave you 3 choices, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000.
30,000.
Which one did you like better? I didn't push the 30,000 on you.
Right.
So, Rosita,
Yes.
did you go with me because it's me doing this call?
Oh, no.
So you,
I mean, no, I mean, are you saying that you're, okay, I see what you're asking me. I'm sorry. I'm thinking like an agent. As a client,
yes.
yes, because you were so involved, you cared, and you offered me a lot. And I really feel that if I went with you, that would just probably end it for me, even though somebody else would call me, would be with you.
I don't want you to, I hope that you didn't choose me because I'm the one organizing this whole webinar deal.
No, no, absolutely not.
Okay, good. Steve Knight, how did you feel about the 3 conversations, listening to Sonia, Carmen, and myself?
They progressively got better, and I definitely liked you showing her that you specialized. It kind of put it on an individual basis and connected with her. That's what I was looking for. And so, of course, she's open to looking at them, and you presented options to her that met her needs that the others wasn't able to find out what she really wanted or needed.
What I should have done, and the next time I do this and I do something like this, I'm going to step out of the room so that I can't hear Carmen's conversation and I can't hear
Oh,
Sonia's
that's a good
conversation.
one.
Because I kind of had the advantage of
That's
coming
good, yeah.
last. And I
That's true.
heard what all 3 people said, which that is not real life.
But it was good though. 100 companies, 8 rated. I went to work for you. Come on, you know that's good.
Carmen and Sonia, my advice, if you're giving quotes to people, I don't care what you're selling, stick with your niche market. We specialize in insurance for whatever occupation you are.
Yeah.
Because then you're thinking, because if somebody called me and they said, we specialize in, I don't know,
Realtors.
tennis ball machines for insurance brokers. Oh, you got my attention.
Right.
You got tennis ball machines for insurance brokers? Talk to me about that. I'm listening now. But if they call me and say, we want to talk to you about a tennis ball machine. Okay, talk to me. Not interested. I mean, I'm halfway interested. But if they say, we've got a tennis ball machine for licensed insurance brokers, now my attention, I'm listening to you. So first advice, stick to your niche markets.
Okay.
You will go way farther on these phone calls if you tell them that you specialize in insurance for that occupation than all of your competition. The other thing that I didn't do, that I didn't have time to do, after I called you on the first call, I would have sent you a video
Oh.
on your cell phone that was pre-made months ago. That's very short. It says, thanks for taking the time to talk to me on the phone about your insurance. If you have any questions, give me a call. That's short.
Oh, okay.
And it's on my cell phone right now. I made it a year ago, but I would have sent that video to you after the call. So instead of just talking to you on the phone, now you see what I look like with a hat and a t-shirt, and this is me. Nothing spectacular. Second thing, when you send out quotes, don't send just 3 quotes. Send everything. Overwhelm them with quotes. If you have 100 companies that come up in that age range, send them all of them. Let them look at that and go, oh shit, that's a lot of companies. Now, what Carmen did is he only sent 3. Sonia, I have no idea how many she sent.
That's not overwhelming when they get that many?
Yes, it is overwhelming.
Okay.
That's exactly my goal. I want to overwhelm them so that when they see this, there's no question, is that all there is?
Yeah.
Now, when she got Carmen's quotes, my first thought when he said 3, well, what does number 4 look like? So now there's doubt.
Okay.
I think that also opens them up to saying, I need your help. I can't figure it out on my own.
Exactly. Which one do you recommend? So now they're putting it on me.
Right.
I tried that. I had a client yesterday, $1 million. He wanted a policy for $1 million. I tried to open up the software so that I could show him all the different companies and the prices. I couldn't get it to open. So I had to go through, had someone else do it for me, and they only gave me 1 quote for 1 company.
How old was he?
40.
How much insurance?
$1 million.
And who'd you quote it with?
Well, I wound up, he sent me back a surety, but I would rather to have like 100 quotes come up, but I couldn't get iPipeline to open up.
You need to talk to Levinson about that.
I didn't go to Levinson.
Or Back Nine or whoever it was.
Back nine.
Yeah, you need to talk to them because it should have came out.
Okay.
Okay, so words of wisdom. Number 1, on final expense, get ready to be replaced. Unless you're really good on the phone. I mean, like the bomb, the best person ever in the history of insurance brokers, because you will be replaced probably within about a week. Number 2, call your niche markets. You specialize in insurance for that occupation. Number 3, send as many quotes as possible. Don't limit it to 3 or 4 companies. Alfred, you got something to say?
No, sir.
Okay, I saw your little light
Robert?
on where you wanted to say something. Okay.
Robert?
Yes, sir, ma'am. Who?
Sir, it's
where you
Edward.
at?
Hey.
Okay.
Quick question for you. I was on a Levinson webinar yesterday because I get emails from them and I'm affiliated with them somehow. I forget through who. They have a killer lead program that I really like could I use that lead program and purchase leads from them and plug and put them through the Back9 system? Do they allow that, or is it exclusive to their stuff?
It's exclusive.
It is exclusive.
Yep. They say it at the end of the video that you're agreeing to send all business to Levinson if you buy their leads.
Copy. Okay. That's why I couldn't figure out. I was actually going to reach out to them, but I figured it was, but I still wanted to, you know, if anybody know about you guys.
Okay, so you know how I feel about buying leads.
I was just gonna say that we don't buy leads.
I do. I was just asking because I'm always experimenting at this point.
Trust me.
Okay, all right. Okay, does anybody have any other questions for me? Because it is now 1:36. I might end this thing on time or a little
Yeah,
bit.
I do have a question.
Oh my God, I knew
You
it.
got it. And this is a very important question.
Okay, it doesn't. Am I going to give you a vacation? No.
Oh, come on. You made a statement last week, and I haven't slept since.
Oh.
Yeah, you owe me a lot of sleep. You said that your year ends the end of October, and you take November and December off. Does that mean that we have no way of communicating with you for 60 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not
I didn't
babies.
sleep all week.
We're not babies. We can.
Yeah. Where's my mentor?
I tell you what, I'm going to leave that answer.
You're speechless.
Up to Denise. I'm going to let
He'll be
Denise
here.
decide whether I should take the calls or not.
He'll be here.
Who's Denise?
Denise is correct.
He
Oh,
will
you are.
be here, rain or shine, snow, sleet, hurricane. Well,
Speaking of
maybe
snow
not
or
hurricane.
sleet,
if it
have y'all
takes him
seen
out.
the weather over here where I'm at?
Yeah,
No,
what's
we're
going
on fire.
Are you guys okay?
Oh,
We're on
my
fire in
God.
California.
It's like raining for days.
Yay!
I went to get in my Jeep, and there was this little puddle on the driver's side and the passenger side of the floorboard.
Wow.
Because I don't know whether
Yeah.
y'all know about Jeeps, but they have a hole underneath the floorboard for water for some reason. I don't know why they do that. But I stepped
You
in
can
my,
hose it out.
huh?
So you can hose it out.
Okay, well, I don't hose out my Jeep. So anyway, I stepped in it and my feet went underwater in my Jeep. So
Wow.
what the hell is this? It's raining big time right now. I got in the garage now.
Global climate change.
We're on fire in California.
Oh, so I think I'd rather do water than fire any day.
Yeah, it's
And
about 20 minutes from me.
Went from,
20
Colorado
minutes?
went from 100 degrees down to 30 in a day.
Okay,
Snowed
so
ash the day before.
here's the agenda for next week. I'm going to tell y'all ahead of time.
Okay.
Are y'all ready?
Yes.
I'm running out of stuff to talk about.
Okay.
My brain is now emptied of all the knowledge that I have. I mean, it only took 3 weeks. It's pretty quick. I've only got 2 living brain cells, one waving bye-bye to the other. So here's what I need from y'all. I need suggestions by email. Don't call me and say, hey, can you talk about this? I need suggestions by email of what you want to go over.
Okay.
And the emails that I get this week will be what we talk about next Wednesday at 12:30.
Okay.
If I get no emails, we're
We have
just going to
nothing.
sit here and look at each other. And I'm going to just pick on people and just verbally abuse them. Oh, that'll be fun. I'll start with
Oh,
Carmen first with his vacations that he.
Carmen. I want to see Carmen's.
You know
site.
what? And you know what's so funny? He said the vacation after he hung up with you.
Mhm.
Why
He
the hell
did.
didn't you get your vacation when he had you on the phone?
Carmen?
Well, only because I wasn't sure if you wanted me to use that or not.
Dude, use what you got. Because
All
you
right.
knew I was going to go right after you. I'm going after. I'm
I know.
Going for the kill, Carmen.
I got guns loaded. I'm ready to put your ass on.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to see a 66-year-old woman get a $30,000 final expense for $88.
Well, that wasn't the point. The point was to show y'all how easy it is
You
to
can offer more.
replace somebody else.
Yeah,
Right.
that was the point.
It's pretty damn easy.
Well, I thought I did that by offering her an extra $8,000 for $13 more. I wasn't
That was
far
good,
off.
Carmen. That was
Yeah,
good.
30,001, dude.
Yeah, 30.
Cheated.
And
Let's make it
over 100 quotes and companies. I felt like, woo.
Honestly, if I got 100 quotes, I would delete them.
Okay.
That would drive me crazy.
I'll tell you what.
But I'm a woman.
Yeah, you're right.
We like to shop, remember?
See,
Yeah.
you're not. See, you're thinking like an insurance agent, not a consumer.
Just so you
That's the-
know.
Okay, so that is it for me.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Who's that, Laura?
And this we can touch on this next week. Is the entertainment industry a good niche?
Well, let me answer it this way. If you were to call somebody like Will Smith about life insurance, how much insurance do you think Will Smith needs?
Well, what about Will Smith's drummer?
Okay.
What? Grandma? Oh.
What about what's her face is doing all the Life Happens videos? Brooke Shields.
Because Will Smith do rap, he's a rapper also.
What I'm saying is, I think anybody who breathes is a good candidate for life insurance. The more money you make, the more they need, because now you've got tax problems. I mean, look at the debt that Michael Jackson left his family when he died. Look at the debt Elvis left his family when he died.
And look at Prince. He wasn't protected.
Yeah, Prince, Elvis, Michael Jackson, all these people was in debt up to their yang yang.
Right.
If they would have bought life insurance to cover that estate taxes, yes, the entertainment industry would be great. I'd love to get into that market. I just don't know anybody.
That was that $1 million policy.
Oh, really?
Oh.
But I do have a story for y'all before we hang up.
Business owners do $1 million. Okay, go ahead.
Y'all know who, shoot, now I can't remember his name. Margaritaville. What's that guy's name?
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett.
Serious.
When I was in college in 1983, my job at LSU was to set up stages for concerts. And that's what I did for money. I made really good money. It's like $100 a night setting up stages for concerts. It was then I'd use that money to pay for beer, beer money. So anyway, we were setting up stage at like 2:00 in the afternoon for the Jimmy Buffett concert. And Jimmy Buffett walks in and he says, "Hey, I want to play some tennis. Does anybody play tennis in here?" And I said, "I do." And so I looked at my boss. I said, "Can I go play?" So I went and played with drunk ass Jimmy Buffett. Played tennis with Jimmy Buffett. And that's my story about Jimmy Buffett.
I love Jimmy Buffett. Margaritaville.
All right, so that is it for today. Don't forget, send emails of what you talk about for next week, and then we'll talk about whatever emails I get.
Okay.
All right. If anybody has
Bye,
any,
everybody.
Oh,
Bye. Thank you.
we'll talk to you
Send out the
later.
recording.
Hey, Robert.
Yes. Yo.
This is Alfred.
Oh my
Have you
God.
recorded? Have you recorded the other videos that I can get access to? Because I know I was on for 1 week and 2 weeks I was busy with
I
work.
recorded last week's.
Yeah, last week you did.
Okay.
It's on YouTube.
I wanted to see. Yeah, I looked at all the YouTube videos, but I wanted to see if you put the other ones up because I do like your internet strategies and your social media strategies, and I am trying to do more social media just to kind of get more leads for when I do get into the commercial or any of the property and casualty and of the life
I
insurance.
could be bought for a very small price.
Oh Lord.
What
Okay.
is That small price.
What is that small
What's
price?
that
Hey,
price?
and our time is up. So
I'm gonna call
Okay,
you.
let's go.
If we
Sign
ever
off.
get information
Bye.
on real estate, how to get